What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we got Team of the Week, week number 4 predictions for you, as well as the confirmed content schedule for this week, and a huge update to Team Diamonds. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching on YouTube for MUT 23 content, and you found my video, or maybe it was recommended to you, be sure to also click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's start with a big announcement. Team Diamonds are going to be delayed again. They are targeted to release the week of 10/17, and I'm sure your initial thought here, mine was as well, disappointment. But they're doing it for a good reason. They found an issue with Team Diamond sets, and there is a title update that's going to be coming out very soon. And this isn't saying it's going to be a 2-week fix because the 17th is about 2 weeks away. It's basically saying that they're going to put the content out along with the title update, because the title update is going to fix whatever problem they found. At this point, with all of the issues we've had this year, I much rather have quality over quantity when it comes to promos content, and they say to prioritize quality with Team Diamond's release. They want to do it along with this patch. So it's disappointing from a content standpoint, but if they get it to work correctly rather than putting out broken content, I'm all for it. Now, if it comes out on the 17th or the week of the 17th and it's still broken, well, then we're going to be frustrated again, and it is, you know, it's going to be a big headache, and I don't even want to think that that's what's going to happen, but I just wanted to keep you guys updated. No updates as of right now on missing house rules rewards. Everybody's missing them. It's not just you. I sound like a broken record, but we got to keep going over it. Here is the content schedule for the week. So we thought we were getting Team Diamonds this week, and of course we are not. We got the AKA promo earlier this morning. Team of the Week coming out tomorrow. Some of the cards will be revealed tonight on Twitter, tomorrow morning on GMM as well. And then when that content goes live tomorrow afternoon, we got a video for you. We're going to do our predictions. In this video, we have a promo for Hispanic Heritage Month, which is in October. I don't know if this is going to be a week-to-week type thing or just a one-time content drop. We will have to see, but I think it's very cool. They started the Black History Month promo 2 years ago, continued it last year as well, and now we got Hispanic Heritage Month promo in MUT. And then Saturday, of course, our Legends. That's expected content. So this still isn't a very weak content schedule. Would we like a little bit more? Of course, but I think this is pretty good. Hopefully we can get the rest of the issues resolved. They did fix the Eric Dickerson strobe light glitch thing as well. Now we just got to work on our missing Super Bowl packs and the coins from head-to-head seasons, and of course the rewards, the packs, the 88 overall packs from House Rules that everybody's missing as well. Now, real quick, before we get into the Team of the Week predictions, if you're new here, you haven't been playing the game all year, let's go over the format of Team of the Week and the overalls we can expect, assuming that we don't get a bump up in overall. We're at 91 overalls right now for the champions and the LTD. I don't think we'll see 92s this week. If not, we should see 82 overalls. Remember, the 82 overalls go into the sets to complete and get an 85 overall, and there will be an offensive and defensive 82 overall. Same with the 85s. Last week, Melvin Ingram, Matt Collins. We should have 2 88 overalls, which are considered the heroes, offense and defense. And then the 91 overalls are going to be the champions. These are legend players that are no longer in the league that had good week 4s in previous years. 1 on offense, 1 defense. And then the player of the week, which is a current day player that had a good performance from this year. Let's get into the predictions. We'll start with offense. And I don't think we're going to see a quarterback from the current week's performances. We throw out here Jared Goff because he did have himself a very good game in a losing effort. He had 26 completions, 378 passing yards, and 4 touchdowns. I do want to note there were a handful of other quarterbacks that had good days. So Justin Herbert, Geno Smith, Joe Burrow are 3 of the 4, but they all have relatively new or good cards. Burrow has an 89 team affinity card. We know Justin Herbert recently got a Gridiron Guardians champion card, and Geno Smith, I think, was part of Gridiron Guardians as well. I know he has like an 85 or 87, so I doubt that they're going to give him a new card. Patrick Mahomes is a possibility here this week, but I just don't see it happening. I think they're going to save him for like Most Feared or just a bigger overall promo. So Mahomes has a chance but because of that reason, I don't think it's going to happen. Now, there were a handful of very good performances from running backs, and we're going to start with Rashad Penny. He had 17 carries, 151 yards. He averaged, I think, somewhere between 8 and 9 yards per carry and 2 touchdowns on the day. I think he's going to be around an 85 overall if they give him a card. His best card right now is this Core Elite 80 overall. Josh Jacobs, another running back that had a very good day. More carries and less yards than Penny, so I would give Penny the edge here, but 28 carries, 144 yards, and 2 touchdowns is a good day as well, and the Raiders finally got their first win of the season. He has an 82 overall, so he could also be a candidate for either an 85 or an 88, but I don't think he gets either. You know I'm going to mention Miles Sanders. We got to show him some love. Had a career high 134 rushing yards on 27 carries, 2 touchdowns. Really helped the Eagles, come back and fight back and win against the Jags with the running game. I don't think he gets a card for this performance, but we do have to highlight it. He has that 83 overall card that you can get for free from the Season 1 Field Pass. And then we got a guy who kind of carried me in one of my underdog fantasy drafts yesterday, Damien Pierce for the Houston Texans. He currently has his best card at a 74 overall. I think he gets the 82 overall, the very low elite Team of the Week card. 14 carries. I think that was over 9 yards per carry. He had a big 75-plus yard run, but 14 carries, 131 yards, and 1 touchdown in a losing effort. Now over to some receivers, and I think TJ Hawkinson probably had the best performance of all offensive players on the day. 8 catches, 179 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Because he already has an 84 overall team builder, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the 88 overall, the offensive hero card that would go into the 91 overall champion set, the legend set for a legend offensive player. So very good performance there. T. Higgins on Thursday night had 7 catches for 124 yards and 1 touchdown. His best card right now is an 82, so he's certainly candidate for a new card. And then Marquise Brown had a really good game last week, 10 catches and a bunch of yards, no touchdowns. This week, 6 catches, 88 yards, and a touchdown. Probably not the most amazing performance, but he's fast, and if he gets like an 85 overall card, that could be potentially a free card that you earn from solos, and it would probably have pretty good speed. It would be a good budget item, but I think TJ Hawkinson gets the 88, Damien Pierce gets the 82, and Rashad Penny gets the 85, and no quarterbacks get a card, because I think we got a few in store for the LTD. Flipping over to the defense, Rashawn Gary had a very, very good day. 7 tackles, 2 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. Being that he has an 85 core elite right now, I could certainly see him getting the player of the week card, which would be the 91 overall card. I think they gotta go defense. The first 3 weeks have been offense for player of the week. I think they finally go defense here. I thought they might last week, and they didn't with Devontae Smith. But if he doesn't get player of the week, I think he gets the 88 overall card. So either way, he's got to get an upgrade for that performance. Denzel Autry, who currently has his best card as an 82 overall headliners, he had 2 sacks, same with Gary, and then 1 forced fumble. Less tackles, but he could probably get an upgrade, at least possibly. I got to mention Hassan Reddick, just like Miles Sanders. He will absolutely not get a card because he just got one a couple days ago with his 88 overall Gridiron Guardians card, and they don't do the +1 thing this year, but 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. He's had back-to-back very good games, so I'm showing him some love, and I'm an Eagle fan, so we're just, we're being a little bit biased here. Jordan Poyer, who is also an Eagles legend, he has the possibility to be the defensive player of the week, or I should just say player of the week. So I think if Rashawn Gary gets the 88, Jordan Poyer gets the 91. He had 2 interceptions and a big comeback win against the Ravens. Or it could be reversed. Rashawn Gary could get the 91 and Jordan Poyer could get the 88. But I think those 2 guys get the high cards, both defensive players. Some of the lower overall cards that deserve an upgrade, Frankie Luvu. I probably killed his name. My bad, bro, if I did. He had himself 11 tackles on the day, 1 interception, and 1 touchdown. Only a 73 overall gold right now, so he could definitely benefit from an upgrade, and I'm thinking maybe he's a player that gets the 82 overall on defense. And our last defensive prediction is going to be Jack Jones in a losing effort against the Packers. Jack Jones from the Patriots, who I think will possibly get the 85 overall card. He's got a 77 ultimate kickoff right now. He had 1 forced fumble, 1 interception, and 1 touchdown, pick 6 against Aaron Rodgers. So just overall, a really, really good day and performance from him, even though the Patriots lost. Now, with the LTD predictions, again, I just have to reiterate here, LTDs are current day players who are actively in the league, who had a good week 4 performance, but in a prior year. So not this season, not this year. A lot of really big names and good names here. So Tyreek Hill last year in 2021, 11 catches, 186 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He also had a decent performance Thursday night in a losing effort. He had like 10 catches and almost 200 yards, but no touchdowns. So maybe they reward him for that current day plus that previous year performance from last year. And if he gets an LTD, I mean, that's going to be an expensive card, though we did have a pretty big run. I shouldn't say a big run, but a nice run of wide receivers today with Megatron from the AKA promo, and of course DK Metcalf. In 2020, and this could be a huge card, I don't really know how expensive it would get, but it would be fairly expensive if it's an LTD. Aaron Rodgers, he's got the best release in the game. Many still consider him to be the best QB in the game, even though it's still a core elite card. In 2020, 27 completions, 327 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Nick Chubb in 2019 had 20 carries for 165 yards and 3 touchdowns. Maybe they show him some love. Mitchell Trubisky, we got to shout this one out every year when we do these predictions. In 2018, 19 completions, 354 yards, and 6 touchdowns. So on the anniversary of such an amazing performance, or at least the weekend anniversary, he also gets benched for the Steelers, but 6 touchdowns in the same game, pretty impressive. And in 2018, we talked about Jared Goff for his performance this year. In 2018, 26 completions, 465 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Maybe he gets a card. I do feel like the LTD is probably going to be a quarterback, and there's a couple options to go with. Now for the champion cards, which remember we talked about a moment ago, are going to be players who had great week 4 performances but are no longer actively in the NFL. I went crazy with the Giants, so New York Giants fans, you're welcome here. On offense, let's go through them. 2011, Hakeem Nicks, 10 catches, 162 yards, and a touchdown. 2009, Steve Smith, the Giants Steve Smith, not the Panthers, but also Philadelphia Eagle legend Steve Smith. In 2009, 11 catches, 134 yards, and 2 touchdowns. In 2006, Santana Moss, 4 catches, 138 yards, and 3 touchdowns. If they gave him speed, that would be a fun card. And then in 2005, Plaxico Burress, who was in the game last year, so I'm assuming they probably have his rights again this year. In 2005, 10 catches, 204 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So all NFC predictions there for possibilities on the champion cards. On defense, 2013, we had Robert Mathis, had 3 sacks. In 2010, I think this is the guy that should get a card here. 2010, Sean Phillips, 4 sacks in 1 game, an interception, and a touchdown. It's a pretty good stat line. I swear when I do my research for these cards, Jared Allen comes up like every single week. In 2009, he had 4.5 sacks in 1 game and a forced fumble. In 2007, another Giant, Osi Umenyiora, and this one was against the Eagles, had 6 sacks in 1 game and 2 forced fumbles. And then finally in 2006, Eagles legend, though he was a Raider at this time, Nnamdi Asomugha, had 2 interceptions. So those are my predictions for Team of the Week, current day players, flashbacks or legends, and the LTD. If there's anybody you guys predict that I did not mention, leave it down below in the comment section. And thank you for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.